On our January PD for the Vanguards, we talked about Book Creator. So not only does Book Creator create books, but you can also do it for many different ways. I was lucky enough to see Catherine Hale, who's an Apple Distinguished Teacher, speak at an Apple conference in November. And what she went over was something called digital boards or digiboards, digitools. And what she looked at is how to use this for formative assessment. So this article can't be reproduced unless you pay for it. So I wanted to give you some time to read it. So if you can see this and read it, I'm going to leave this on for the next 3 minutes for you to take a look. I'll start it with you. Formative assessment drives instruction. Without it, we would have no idea what to teach to whom we are teaching. However, with grades and standardized tests bombarding our classrooms, I find it difficult to gather enough authentic information about my students' reading and writing progress. Benchmark assessments are, of course, very helpful in giving me a starting point, but to create my strategy groups or conferences each week, I need day-to-day information. What are my students doing independently? What are my students using but confusing? How can I help them? So if you want to continue reading that, I'll give you some time. So here are some samples that Catherine wanted to share. So you can see that this is about character development. So again, just using the text, putting it in one of the pages on Book Creator, and then moving them around and color coding them. So this is something that you could also teach your kids. But again, you can use this as a formative assessment to see if they understand the characters. This next digital board, which could be done again in Lino, in Popplet, in many different apps. Since we introduced Book Creator, I thought that that was a good way to use it. So you can see how you can look at the main idea and supporting details. So again, this could be done for author's purpose. This one is asking for some more evidence. And using second sticky notes. You can also see how students plan their writing. So a lot of times we want to be able to start with a graphic organizer. So this is just another way that students can move around their different thoughts. Think about how a teacher can really get in the minds of the students to see how they're thinking. So on this month's PD, let's think about the different ways that we can use Book Creator as a formative assessment.